Buying the home that everyone wants. Hello everyone, this is Neeraj Khanna, your local realtor, giving you all the information to make you successful in the real estate world. When you are shopping for a home, you will eventually come to a property and you say, I love this home, and you are thinking about putting an offer on the property. In fact, the reality is this: there's another whole bunch of people, they're thinking the same thing, they have the same thought, they wanted to put an offer on the property as well. But what can you do in such a competitive market so that you don't lose the home you love? Well, obviously you need to move fast. First and foremost thing is think about the budget. Make sure the property that you are looking, the homes you're looking, it fits in your budget. The last thing you want a accepted offer in your hand, and then later on you come to know that it is out of your budget, and guess what, you had to let it go. Your property, the property you'll fall in love with. So obviously when you're preparing an offer, make sure to prepare an offer which is enticing to the seller so that it keeps on the top of the pile, if not at very close to it, at least definitely not at the bottom of it. So of course, price is one major factor when you are preparing an offer. So when we're talking about the price, understand one thing first. There is a difference between the market price and the marketing price. So marketing price is a price which is being advertised or being put it out there so that they can attract more buyers, and the market price is the real price of the property. So when we're talking about the real price, so make sure before you preparing an offer, so you look at what's called the comparable properties or relevant properties. What are they been selling at? Because these are the real numbers. So your goal is to keep it very close so that you don't overpay for that, but at the same time you don't lose the property at the same time too. So the last thing you want to know, and oh my god, the next offer was actually $25,000 less than your offer. Ouch, it will hurt, right? You don't want to overpay, so have a close attention, pay close attention to the market price of the property, not the marketing price of the property. That's number one. So number two is also the number of conditions. Preferably there is like very few, if any, there's conditions on the property. So if there are lesser the conditions on the property, the better it is, the chances you will get the home. So there is actually there's a list of features of a good offer. So number one, like there is no condition. When you talk about the conditions, you can avoid putting conditions. Number one, so I'll give you tips on it. So number one, for the financing, so you can actually do the pre-approval beforehand, speak with the lender, and so that you don't have to put that condition in it. Number two, for the home inspection, so that you actually have a peace of mind when you're buying the property, but at the same time you don't have to put it in the condition or in the offer. That's number two. And number three is deposit. Deposit should show you are actually a serious buyer. So you have to good deposit is always more welcoming, and it shows confidence in the eye of the seller. Next is the closing date. So the closing date should be which is more convenient to the seller, so that just for the closing date you can actually adjust your schedule so it increases your odds of getting the property. Exclusions, big thing. Shouldn't get emotional about a chandelier which seller wants to take because when their grandmother got married and they bought this beautiful chandelier which they actually have it from last X number of years at their property, and you don't get emotional with that, let them take this chandelier with them. Obviously, this is the few things which can help you to get closer to getting the property. However, there's some avoidances as well. So a couple of things I'll also mention. Try avoiding putting conditions like subject to financing approval. Now, if you have done your homework very well, so guess what, you may have to or you can simply remove that condition, or subject to selling the buyer's existing home. Obviously, seller do not want any other tie downs, so that you can giving you different reasons that the buyer can get out of the deal just based on these conditions. So hopefully these are few tips can help you to get to the home which everyone wants. Have a good one. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.